1974 was a year of smooth grooves, fiery funk, and soul that never let go. Gladys Knight was taking the midnight train and breaking our hearts along the way. And Stevie Wonder gave us a soaring anthem that defined the sound of the decade.
Don't you worry about a thing.
These are 12 R&B and soul songs from 1974 we'll never forget. 12, Mighty Love by the Spinners. Released on Atlantic Records in early 1974, the Spinners were in their prime, redefining harmony-driven soul.
There was a boy and girl, the boy said, I love you so.
With Tom Bell behind the production, Mighty Love became more than just a ballad. It was a lush, string-soaked sermon on the power of romance. Many fans remember slow dancing to this one at basement parties. The lights dim, voices blending with the record player. Interestingly, while the single topped the R&B charts, it didn't soar as high on the pop side, a reminder of how segregated radio playlists still were. But for those who knew, this song was pure gold. Its legacy lives on in wedding playlists, late-night radio dedications, and the DNA of modern R&B vocal groups. Number 11, Hollywood Swinging by Kool and the Gang.
Known as Kool and the Gang.
1974 was the year Kool and the Gang found their groove, and Hollywood Swingin' is proof. A funk anthem with irresistible brass and a street party vibe, it climbed to number 1 on the R&B charts. The backstory? Kool and the Gang had been grinding since the late 60s, known for their instrumental chops. But this was their breakout vocal hit, inspired by dreams of fame and the glitz of Hollywood. You can almost picture kids blasting it from boomboxes on New York sidewalks, moving in sync with the horn stabs. This track's influence stretched far, sampled by hip-hop legends like Mace and Will Smith decades later. It's not just funk, it's aspirational soul with swagger. Number 10, Tell Me Something Good by Rufus featuring Chaka Khan. Enter Chaka Khan, the fiery young singer who turned heads everywhere in 1974. Written by Stevie Wonder as a gift, Tell Me Something Good put Rufus on the map. Recorded in Los Angeles, the track stood out for its talkbox guitar riff and sensual groove. Rumor has it, Stevie originally offered the song to another act, but when Chaka's powerful voice touched it, the track became magic. Listeners remember first hearing it on late-night radio and feeling that sly funk seduction. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and snagged a Grammy, cementing Chaka Khan as the Queen of Funk. To this day, that opening guitar lick is a time machine back to mid-70s funk glory. Number 9, You're the First, the Last, My Everything by Barry White.
The first, my last, my everything.
Barry White's velvet baritone was the sound of love in the 70s, and in 1974 he dropped this unforgettable declaration. Backed by the Love Unlimited Orchestra, the song was originally written as a country tune years earlier, but Barry transformed it into a soul masterpiece.
A love so new, only you could bring.
It soared to #1 on the R&B chart and #2 on the Hot 100. Proven romance sells everywhere. Couples remember this one blasting at roller rinks with Barry's deep voice booming through disco lights.
Well, you're my reality, but I've lost it up.
The trivia? Barry recorded it in just a few takes. His band was that tight. Today, it's a pop culture staple, used in films, commercials, and weddings around the globe.
So many ways that
Number 8, Don't You Worry About a Thing by Stevie Wonder. By 1974, Stevie Wonder was unstoppable. Coming off his Inner Visions masterpiece, he released this Latin-flavored gem from the same album.
Don't you worry about a thing.
The playful intro, where Stevie riffs in Spanglish, caught listeners off guard. Then the rhythm kicked in, a blend of jazz, soul, and Afro-Cuban percussion. Stevie's message was clear: optimism in the face of struggle. For many, this track was the perfect antidote to turbulent times in America. Picture it. Windows rolled down, city streets buzzing, Stevie's piano filling the air. It reached #2 on the R&B charts, but its legacy is bigger. It inspired countless covers, from Incognito in the 90s to modern jazz ensembles today. Number 7, Be Thankful for What You Got by William DeVaughn.
Can still stand tall.
Recorded on a modest budget in Philadelphia, this smooth soul sermon became one of 1974's biggest surprises. William DeVaughn was a part-time singer and government worker, but his message of humility, diamond in the back, sunroof top, resonated across America. Radio DJs loved it, spinning it constantly, and it climbed to #1 on the R&B charts. You can almost smell the vinyl and incense of the era as this track drifts out of car speakers.
Diamond in the back, sunroof top, big in the scene with a gangster lean.
Despite being a one-hit wonder, DeVaughn's track lived on, sampled heavily in hip-hop by acts like NWA and Ludacris. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most enduring classics come from the most unlikely places.
Be thankful.
If these 1974 soul gems are bringing back memories, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us keep the soul alive for generations to come. And stick around, because the top 6 tracks are pure fire, and #1 might just stop you in your tracks. Number 6, Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang.
And as they join us again, featuring Mr. Donald Boyce on the vocals, let's see if we've got enough steam left to do that Jungle Boogie with Kool and the Gang.
Yes, Kool and the Gang strike again in 1974 with a funk juggernaut. Jungle Boogie was raw, primal, and made for the dance floor. With shouted vocals, funky bass, and driving horns, it became a party anthem that peaked at #2 on the Billboard R&B chart. Legend has it, the band crafted it after playing endless club gigs where the crowd just wanted something to move to. And it worked. The groove was undeniable. Flash forward, it gained new life when Quentin Tarantino featured it in Pulp Fiction. For many, this is the quintessential Kool and the Gang jam, a track that proved funk could be both wild and tight. Number 5, Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe by Barry White. Barry White's second entry on this list, because 1974 was simply his year. This lush ballad was draped in strings, driven by his deep voice and drenched in passion.
Oh, my darling,
It topped both the R&B and pop charts, making Barry an international superstar. Fans remember this one sparking slow dances at weddings and spinning endlessly on jukeboxes in cafes.
Lots of things I can't get used to, no matter how I try.
Behind the scenes, White's orchestra delivered one of their finest performances, weaving classical elegance into modern soul.
Oh, no, babe, tell me, what can I say?
Even today, you can hear its DNA in modern R&B crooners. Few songs embody 1974's romantic soul era as perfectly as this one.
Oh, why can't get enough of your love, babe? Oh, babe.
Number 4, Rock Your Baby by George McCrae. On TK Records, this Miami-based hit is often credited as one of the first true disco songs. With a beat that anticipated the disco explosion, Rock Your Baby took the world by storm, topping charts in over 50 countries. Wild is that the track was originally intended for KC and the Sunshine Band, but when McCrae laid down vocals, it became history. For many, this was the sound of summer 1974. People flooding roller rinks, moving in unison to that infectious beat. Its cultural impact? It paved the way for disco dominance, influencing everyone from Donna Summer to Michael Jackson. Number 3, You Haven't Done Nothin' by Stevie Wonder. By late 1974, Stevie turned political again with this funk-driven critique from fulfilling his first finale. Featuring background vocals from the Jackson 5, Stevie boldly called out government failures. At the height of Watergate, the song hit hard. It was angry, funky, and unflinching. It shot to number 1 on both the R&B and Hot 100 charts. Fans remember hearing it on transistor radios and feeling like Stevie was speaking directly to the times. Even decades later, its message remains powerful, proving that soul music could be both a party and a protest. Number 2, Then Came You by Dionne, Warwick, and the Spinners.
Dionne, Warwick, and the Spinners to sing their number 1 hit, Then Came You.
A surprising and magical collaboration. Then Came You paired the smooth elegance of Dionne Warwick with the rich harmonies of the Spinners. Released on Atlantic, it soared to number 1 on the Hot 100, the first chart topper of Warwick's career. Recorded in Philadelphia under the guiding hand of Tom Bell, the track blended lush arrangements with irresistible soul-pop crossover appeal. Many remember hearing this one blasting from AM radio stations coast to coast.
Every time I'm near ya, I get that urge to feel ya.
It was romantic, uplifting, and timeless, cementing itself as one of 1974's brightest moments. Number 1, Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye.
I've been really trying, okay.
Here it is, the crown jewel of 1974 soul. Marvin Gaye, fresh off the socially conscious What's Going On, turned inward and sensual with Let's Get It On.
Let's get it on.
Recorded at Hitsville West in Los Angeles, the track was a bold declaration of love, intimacy, and freedom. It dominated the charts, topping both R&B and pop, and became one of the best-selling Motown singles ever. More than a song, it was a cultural moment, soundtracking romance, weddings, and late-night whispers for generations. You can almost feel the candlelight and velvet as Marvin's voice drifts in.
We're all sensitive people, so much to give.
Decades later, it's still the ultimate slow jam, proving that Marvin Gaye didn't just sing soul, he embodied it. From Barry White's Velvet Romance to Stevie Wonder's Political Fire, 1974 gave us a soundtrack that still resonates today. These weren't just songs. They were moments, memories, and movements wrapped in melody. Thanks for joining us on this Soul Stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next journey through the golden age of soul. And up next, the unforgettable soul hits of 1975. Click the screen and let's keep the rhythm rolling.